Jeff Bezos wants to go to space. It's something that he has been dreaming about and thinking about all his life. Check out this video he posted on his Instagram.
You see the Earth from space, it changes you. It changes your relationship with this planet, with humanity. It's one Earth. I want to go on this flight because it's a thing I've wanted to do all my life. It's an adventure. It's a big deal for me. I invited my brother to come on this first flight because we're closest friends. I really want you to come with me. Would you?
Are you serious?
I am. I think it would be meaningful. Have my brother there.
I wasn't even expecting him to say that he was going to be on the first flight. And then when he asked me to go along, I was just awestruck.
Seriously?
If you're willing, if you want to.
God.
Yeah.
What a remarkable opportunity, not only to have this adventure, but to be able to do it with my best friend.
I love you. I love you too.
First human flight. Should it concern us that the richest man in the world wants to get out of here and go to space?
This is why I love seeing what rich people do. You get to a certain level of becoming so rich that you started making up ideas that you need to do in your life. And then you're going to record it and say, I'm going to invite my brother. And then he's gotten work done on his face, y'all. Like, yes. I'm not going to say anything in the sense of I kind of see how things might have went a different way in his personal life. I think Mackenzie was like, you know what? We're going on 2 different levels. Obviously, you're cheating on me, so that's number one. But your path of life and my path of life is two different things. I'm going to go do my own thing, like going to give money to a whole bunch of charities while you go plan your first human flight. I think it's super cool. Super, super cool. But seeing that whole production, this is what I love. When you get to be a certain level of being rich, you start doing the craziest stuff. And this is what we have. This is what we have. I'm all in. I'm totally all in. But Jeff, what happened to Jeff Bezos? What happened to Jeff Bezos?
He's such a dweeb. I'm sorry. Like, you made that video. This is a man who, I believe they stopped paying Amazon workers hazard pay back in June and at the start of this month. Come on, dude. Like, you're just flying with your brother to space and you're just leaving everyone behind. And we talk on the show all the time. Rich people, do what you want with your money. But, like, he has some level of social responsibility, being of what his stature is in this world, and that's just gross.
You should
enjoy space.
It should be a rule that if you're a billionaire, you have to make sure that the people who work for you are taken care of and have basic human rights and a livable wage before you take your ass to Mars. Right? That should just be a rule. I can't believe that I have to sit up here and say, hey, people's health and people's livelihoods is more important than you and your brother kicking it in outer space just because you can. You also could, provide a safer work environment for your people. You could offer living wages for everybody that you employ. You could do so much more on the planet Earth for actual humanity. But no, you want to go to space, so go ahead and knock yourself out. There's nothing I can do about it.
Oh. This is not what they need, and I think there's a reason why. I think the timing of it all happening and like him stepping down, as we should say, from the board. I mean, I know he still has other positions, but like this is when people on his staff and support his team is like sitting there like, yeah, this might be the start of like a little downfall of. But
he's shooting up. He's going to the moon. Where is he going in space? Was that answered in that video? Or is he just floating?
Hope he just stays. Goodbye.
Is he just orbiting?
Hope he goes to the Snicker Galaxy and just lives there forever.
He goes to Jupiter.
To
get more stupider.
They always say, people say, more money, more problems. And it is something that we have to remember. More money, more problems. It's not always, great on the other side of things. And I really do think there's going to be another, like, True Hollywood story. What happened to Jeff Bezos?
What is Jeff Bezos has all the money. He don't got no problems.
He has 75
I think more money,
$1 billion.
I think more money, more problems works until you get to like $3 billion. right? Once you get that $3 billion, you're good from there. Jeff Bezos don't got no problem.
What's the cutoff for money doesn't buy happiness? I think once you
money absolutely buys happiness.
The man's going to space with his brother. He looked so happy.
Did we not watch the same video? You don't think he's got problems?
He's got problems.
Right. Y'all, there's different levels of problems. Did you just watch that? He had a cowboy hat on saying, brother, I want you to come with me.
He's a space cowboy.
Like, his face did not move. It did not, he got problems, CJ. He got problems. And we're all going to sit here and watch it. I hope they document the whole entire thing because I love a good reality show. I love a good one, and this is the one that I want to watch.
Well, we love spotlighting rich people doing rich people things, and so we have another example of that for you. Michael Rubin, Meek Mill, and Jay-Z sent a special gift to, just guess the name. No one would fill in the blank. That's like a Mad Libs. It's Robert Kraft. For his 80th birthday, sent him his dream Bentley. Take a look at this video.
We knew you wouldn't get it yourself. You know, you went all in for this house, so we thought it was going to be tough for you.
Oh,
so we thought we were getting you the car that you were looking at.
Oh my God, look at that.
That's exactly what. Oh man.
This came from Meek and Jay and Will and Alan and Des and Jonathan.
God, that's exact. How the fudge did you get it?
Because
we couldn't get it.
We have resources. It came from Florida. It's been driving on a flatbed for a long time. We'll spend hours making it for us. Here's your.
Oh, are you kidding? Oh, this was. I want to get something we knew you wouldn't get yourself.
When he did this, it's like, oh no, where am I going to put it? I have so many cars. Like, what the heck?
I didn't quite understand this one at all, and I still don't as I watch it over again. I'm just like, all I can say is rich people, man. Like, you know, and I can say this now because I'm not on that level. And maybe I'll change my tune if I ever get to that level. And y'all can play this back and be like, Megan, you're a hypocrite. Yeah, I'm a hypocrite. Whatever. But, yeah, I didn't quite, like, Robert Kraft could have gone and gotten that himself. He couldn't find a blue Bentley. Like, I find that super hard to believe. But Meek and Jay-Z and the others that they listed could find it so easily. Find that super hard to believe. But, you know, I guess it pays to have friends like that. And that friend group.
I was going to say, did I miss something? Like, are they friends?
Yeah, Robert helped Meek get out of jail. Right,
oh,
Robert
right.
was one of those owners
that
that was advocating on behalf of Meek Mill.
And they're also part of this whole entire, I forgot what it's called, but they're working on they're working on trying to do more for jail reform. And so, Meek and Robert Kraft, you would see them next to each other sitting courtside at the Celtics game. When I was in Boston, I would go to the game. Like, Meek would be there. Like, all of a sudden, like, Meek is a huge Celtics fan. So he was sitting with Robert Kraft. He would sit there next to Bill Belichick at the games, sitting courtside. It is a interesting friend group. And, you know, Robert Kraft has very different dynamics to what he's done in this world. And I praise him for what he has done in certain situations. It's just always hard because you gotta, like, it's like an up and down. You're just like, I don't like him. I like him. I don't like him. I'm like, what is all of this? But yeah, good luck. You got a blue Bentley. Yay.
Enjoy your new car.
If we could get reasons behind why he's cool with some of the people he's cool with, that would be the thing that might like make that
third eye. CJ.
Well, it's not even the third eye. Like, it's black people have to account for everything. Everybody we support, everybody who we wear paraphernalia of, we have to answer questions about that, right? Robert Kraft, to the best of my knowledge, has not had to answer questions for walking around in a red hat. The answer to the question might reveal something about his character and Trump's character in a positive way, right? I know that one of the stories is when Robert Kraft's wife died, the only person, well, one of the few people who called him every day to check on him was Donald Trump. Like, that's something a legit, compassionate, caring person does. And so if Robert Kraft ever like shared that story or shared other stories, we might be able to make heads or tails of why he's cool with Trump and Meek Mill and Jay-Z. right? But until he answers that question, and nobody's going to ask him the question, but until he answers the question, it's, to your point, Megan, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, and we can't forget about what happened in Florida. So it's just like, I don't think it was barely 2 years ago, and the whole never got answers to that. I mean, but I know that we're not even talking about that. That's why it's just really hard. I'm just like, I don't, like, as CJ said, like, I want to know more. I'm just like, what? But rich people coming together to buy themselves blue Bentleys. That's the storyline of our Pop of the Morning section. Who would have thought Robert Kraft couldn't get it? And he's like, how did you find it? I made calls. I couldn't find it. It's on the back of a truck for many days, and it's brought to you here. Yeah. It's just funny.
Robert Kraft got enough money to go to space. He could find a daggone
He could go to
Bentley.
space.
And did you see the card that was like marker? Like someone drew bubble letters. Happy 80th birthday. Who drew that? I went to know more about the birthday card. Who sat down, got blue markers and red markers, and was like, hey, let's draw him a card. Let's not go buy a card. I'm just like, I want to know more about rich people. I just want to know.
Take that back. He can't go to space. He's only got $7 billion.
Oh, he's has a way to go. He also, Megan, did
space with them? You've been like, hey, Robert, do you want to come with me?
Did you hear that he said, "Oh fudge," or how the fudge did you get that?
I like that. I did like that part though. That one hit deep. That made me be like, okay, Rob, like, we might be like we're not of the same, but you know, I might give you a head nod from like many streets away. Like, yeah, I like that.
All right, everybody. Thanks for watching today. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday, and we'll see you back here tomorrow morning.
This has been Rise and Grind with Jessica and Megan. Tune in live daily at 8 a.m. or on demand by heading to grindcitymedia.com or Grind City Media on YouTube.